So good morning. Today we are here to see about a video about annealing. As we know, there are two forms of gold, that is cohesive and non-cohesive forms. So what is a cohesive gold? Which is nothing but a gold foil that is free of any surface contaminants. And coming to the non-cohesive gold, in which there are non-volatile contaminants like iron, sulfur or phosphorus are permanently deposited onto the surface. So when does these surface contaminants get adhered to the gold? They are mostly getting adhered during storage or transportation. So in order to remove these surface contaminants, we use a procedure called annealing. It is also known in other terms such as degassing or desorption. So when you perform this procedure, that is annealing, it produces an atomically clean surface of gold and render the material in a cohesive or workable form. So for a non-cohesive gold degassing, it should be done and it helps to remove the protective ammonia film, and it is carried out under a temperature of 600 to 1300 Fahrenheit so that it volatilizes the gas or other volatile contaminants. So there are various methods of degassing. One such method is alcohol flame, and it is the widely preferred method. Here, an absolute or a 90% ethyl or methyl alcohol without any additives is used in the lamp so that it produces a clean blue flame. And while using the flame, the middle zone is preferred because it has a reduction nature. And for a regular cohesive gold, the piece of gold is held momentarily for a few seconds in the flame so that the color changes from to a golden color to a dull cherry red. And for a powder gold, it should be held till the wax is burnt out and the pellet reaches a dull red glow. That will happen around in 15 to 20 seconds. So moving on to a piece method, here a single piece, as the name suggested, is annealed at one time. Usually a nichrome wire instrument is used to hold as it does not affect the cleaning process. So coming to the advantages of this method, as we hold a single piece, there is a very little amount of wastage and there is an ability to select the desired size of the piece, and it also eliminates the contamination among different pellets as we use a single piece. So moving on to the bulk annealing, here there are several gold pellets are degassed at the same time, and for this a mica tray is used to hold the gold over the flame. Coming to the advantages, as we anneal more number of pieces, there is a less time for this procedure, and moreover there is a demerit as pellets may stick together if the tray is accidentally mixed during the heating. Moving on to the electric annealers, here the desired amount of gold is placed in divided trays of annealer and the lid is closed, and the temperature was carried out about 850 Fahrenheit for 10 minutes and then it is allowed to cool. Moving on to the disadvantages, there is an inability to judge the correct requirements which might lead to an excessive amount being degassed. Also, there may be any remaining gold which needs to be discarded because of the possible irreversible contamination. And temperature such as 850 Fahrenheit is not enough to anneal powdered gold as it requires a minimum amount of 900 to 1200 Fahrenheit. What are the various precautions that has to be carried out during degassing? So while using an alcohol flame, which is the most commonly preferred method, we should make sure there are no surface contaminants present on the lamp and both on the wick. And the wick should be properly trimmed and rounded so that it produces a teardrop shaped flame. And care should be taken that the sulfur from the match should not stick to the wick. So when we are carrying out degassing, there are both effects which might be seen due to underheating or overheating. So when it is underheated, it does not adequately remove all the surface impurities which might lead to incomplete cohesion. And when a overheating is done, which leads to excessive sintering and possible contamination from the tray, instrument and flame. Thank you.